We got the fix here from the Q, the official Q, and we got the half Nelson as well, available through Bauer Precision out of Denton, Texas. I don't live there, but that's where my boy Brandon's shop is. The man is very knowledgeable when it comes to suppressors. He knows his suppressors, all right? We got the Vortex Razor 1 to 10 on here. You guys have already seen my review on this. I've talked about it plenty of times. I shoot with it during the daytime. It is my go-to scope on my day rigs, all right? Whew. So much to say, and I'm gonna try to get it done as much as possible. Guys, yesterday I shot this thing, and I shot it numerous times this week, but yesterday I was trying to wrap up video and the camera died. So I'm trying to get the talking part out of the way here, and then I will get you guys the footage from yesterday so you guys can see how it ran. I do like it. Again, under 10.5 pounds loaded. I think that's a huge plus, especially for the guys that are spending time out in the field hunting, elk hunting, goat hunting, whatever, going up in the mountains. This is huge. You can get a lighter scope, you can probably run a lighter suppressor, but you can find ways of lighting this thing up. But I think 10.5 pounds or right under that is perfect. I don't think you want to go any lighter than that because of the recoil. There's a few things on it that I don't like, and I think that's fair I think it's fair just to be honest, okay? They're not deal breakers though. They're not deal breakers. There's things that you can do to improve it, I think, to make it a little bit more comfortable, all right? So the weight is a huge plus, but unfortunately with the weight, you feel the recoil right here. So there's no type of padding here on the butt pad, and the cheek well is just hard plastic. You can feel it pinching your face whenever you're shooting. If you have any type of facial hair, you might feel a little bit more. But that's not a deal breaker. We can put some type of padding here. I do like the way it collapsed. You put a little pressure down on it and it folds over. Very, very slick. Better than a lot of the other manufacturers out there with their stocks. There's no type of play here. It locks in there really good. The action is really slick. It's not loaded, but it reminds me of a Blazer style action. The whole rear part of the action comes out with the bolt, okay? And it makes it really slick to run. But unfortunately, I don't like the knob. It feels like I'm grabbing a Q-tip. If you guys are used to running a Badger knob on a bolt gun, you know what I'm talking about here with this small little bolt. It's just too small for me. I wish it was a little bit bigger. The trigger's really nice. It's a 2-stage trigger. First stage is real smooth. There's nothing there until you get to the second stage. Unfortunately, I'm 100% positive my scale fell in the trash can. So I don't have a scale here, but I'm gonna guess it's right around 3.5 pounds. I ran into some issues feeding yesterday. It was just one time. I don't think it's the rifle. I think it's the magazine. And unfortunately, you can't swap out mags on this thing. I have rifles that run AIs and I have rifles that run PMags. If I swap them out, they won't run right. Unfortunately, this one, you have to run PMags only, or that's all I've run in here is PMags. You can't fit an AI in here. The rail is very slim, a lot slimmer than the suppressor. That's a huge plus. A lot of these manufacturers out there are making fat rails, and I don't understand it. Not everybody has large hands, and I have large hands, but I still prefer the rails to be slim. This is very slick. I love it. Reminds me of this is pretty much, it feels like I'm running an AR, to be honest with you. The safety is ambidextrous, just like your AR could be. I like that. You know, getting behind a bolt gun and having a feel similar to an AR is a huge plus if you shoot ARs a lot. I'm a bolt guy, but you have to get yourself accustomed to going back to a bolt gun or getting yourself accustomed to going back to the AR. Moving over from an AR to this is not an issue. Again, weight is great. I do like the suppressor. One thing I don't like about the suppressor is the way it threads on. So this is a direct thread, and when you're threading this thing on, there's a lot of slop. It's not so bad on their barrel, but if you run it on any other type of rifle, you're gonna feel a lot of slop, and you have to get this thing tightened down, or you will have a baffle strike. It's guaranteed. But I just thought that was weird because most suppressors out there, the threads are pretty tight whenever you're trying to get down on it. But that's just my opinion. It is accurate. Unfortunately, the grass is really tall at the ranch right now, and I'm having to stand up. And shooting off a tripod, I'm not going to be able to get the best groups out there to show you guys. This will not be the last time I do video on this. We'll shoot it again. We're going to be cutting hay here within the next week. Grass will be low, and then I can go prone and show you guys some groups with the fix. I promise you I'll do that. I just shot yesterday, 80, 90 yards, I can't remember. Just trying to get you guys some footage, showing you guys how it runs, how the suppressor sounds. I know a lot of people out there are interested in the fix, or maybe the half Nelson. This is nothing new, I'm fully aware of that. But there is some people out there that still have a lot of interest in their product. And I can tell you right now, it's not a bad buy. It's not a bad buy. But if you're wanting to hunt with it, I think it'll be great. But one thing that I didn't like, and this is what bothered me the most, was recoil management, okay? Even with the suppressor, this thing was kicking, all right? And it's because of the weight. It's because of the weight. At nighttime, or even during the daytime on pigs when they're running, recoil management is everything, okay? If you don't have a flat shooting rifle, your eye is gonna get off the target every single time. You gotta have a flat shooting rifle to keep your eyes steady on these animals when they're running left, right, running at you, running away. And when you got a rifle that's just throwing you off, it's not good. It's a disadvantage, all right? And I did experience that. So I talked a little bit about that in the video. But other than that, I like it, all right? I really do like it. I don't think it's a bad rifle. Somebody did ask me, hey, how do you compare the Q to a Remington 700? It's not even in the same category. It's not even in the same category. I think Q is leading the industry with production-built bolt guns. Production-built bolt guns. I really think so. You can get a Remington 700 and drop $1,500, $2,000 in a bolt gun easily, just to get it to run a lot better and shoot better and get that feel that you want. And the fix, I think it's all there. You just got to add a little comfort to the stock. But it's not a bad rig, man. I like it. I really do like it, and it's definitely a keeper. I almost dropped it there. But guys, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm gonna get you guys a shooting here, and I'll try to get some more footage of it here real soon. Thanks. All right, guys, we're gonna shoot 10 rounds here. We'll empty the mag. I'll go back, reload the mag, and we'll shoot 10 more. That way you guys can see exactly how it runs. If we have any types of hiccups, you'll see it. No sling. We're just gonna shoot free-handed here, but we're only shooting like 100 yards, so it ain't that big of a deal. Losing light really quick. The sun's dropping behind the tree, so I need to hurry up and make this happen. How's my beard look? I'm sure it's looking good. Oh, you got a miss. That was not 10 rounds. Not sure if you guys noticed that. Flinched. But also, it didn't grab the other round here. So, we're just, there it goes. It grabbed it. Not sure what's up with that. I'm pretty positive that could be a mag thing. I'm not a big fan of the P-mags, but that's the only mag you can run on here. You can't run an AI mag. Also, I'm trying to control this recoil. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it. I'm 6'3", 240, and it's rocking me back a little bit, so I'm kind of anticipating the recoil. And I don't like that, but that's what you get for having such a lightweight rig. Again, I don't dislike the rifle, but there are certain things that I like to have, and that's balance. I like to have a heavy rifle. I'm not saying I want a 15, 20-pound rifle, but I want a rifle with a little bit of weight. That way you can manage the recoil. That's it. Let's top off the mag and shoot 10 more times. So So that feeding issue is something that I've experienced with other guns. It's not going to be a Q issue. It's always with the freaking magazines. I got one that likes AI mags, and I have another one that likes P mags. If I swap them out, I got feeding issues. But I've run this rifle 4 times this week and had 0 issues with feeding. But this is a brand new mag. This is the mag that came with it. I had some 20 rounders that I was running on it, and it ran just fine. Stiff right there. Stiff. With the light flinch. I hate flinching, but when you got something that's biting, you ain't got a choice. Guys, I hope you like what you see. If you do, please hit the sub button, get the notifications going. I just want to say thank you. There's a lot of people supporting the channel right now, and it's not going unnoticed. I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again right here. Thank you for all the support, guys. I know the channel isn't big like all the other big guys and don't have all the crazy good content, but I'm trying to get you guys some content here. And I really dig this rig here, and I really like the suppressor, to be honest with you. I could have shot without hearing protection, but I lost my left ear about 13 years ago, and my right ear is starting to show some signs of wear. So even with the suppressor, you'll always see me with hearing protection. If you don't, I either forgot it or I'm just being an idiot that day. But guys, always protect your ears, please. This is an impact sport. I've tried just about every piece of ear hearing protection out there, and for some reason, I just like the impact sport. It has a true sound. The others, hearing protection, I can't even talk right now. You guys know what I'm talking about, earmuffs. They sound like I got my head in a bucket. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But anyways, that's another conversation. I got some cool content coming up for you guys. I got another AR-10 build that I want to reveal, but we got to get an adjustable gas block on it so it can run good. And I also have a PWS that you guys are really going to like, but we're not going to talk about that yet. I got to send it out to get it Cerakoted. So as soon as we get it back from Cerakote, we'll get some footage. Again, guys, thank you for everything. I seriously, words are not enough. I wish I could do more to say thank you, but it's not going unnoticed. It's not going unnoticed. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.